Okay, welcome to MikeScottBaseball.com. Today I'm going to be talking about throwing to the framework of your catcher. Not framing, I'm talking about the catcher's framework. This is very important for pitchers learning to throw to spots. Very important for catchers to learn how to set up to the plate and help your pitcher locate his spot. Now, when a pitcher is coming out of his windup, many times it's very difficult to pick up the glove, okay? Especially if you're a catcher that kind of throws it out there at the last second. What he should be doing is using your framework. Now I'm directly in the center of the plate right here, so my framework basically knees to shoulders, okay, this big area right here where my chest protector would be, okay, it's basically lined up dead center. So when he comes in and he throws, okay, he can find the dead center of the plate by throwing to the center of my framework. Now if we want to go an outside pitch, outside fastball, let's say on a righty, my framework is going to switch, okay, to right here. I'm going to center my framework over this outside edge. Again, this gives the pitcher a much bigger and an easier target to pick up rather than trying to throw just to a small glove. Now the catcher will be given signals as far as low and high, okay, fastballs up, okay, or curveballs down, tapping his glove on the ground. These are things that will give the pitcher a little bit of a hint to what's coming. But throwing to the framework of the catcher is very important. If I'll have no balls, 2 strikes, and we call for a fastball away, okay, and I line up right here, he's going to see me in the dead center of the plate. He's going to tend to gravitate in the middle. If I line up right here, okay, he's going to tend to throw to that edge a little bit more. But if I can line up even a little bit more out here, okay, my framework is just barely touching that outside part of the plate, making sure I don't give that batter too good of a pitch to hit. So catchers, use your framework and talk to your pitchers about picking up the box inside you. It also helps catchers whenever they catch something inside their framework, okay, helps for framing, helps to catch a ball more solidly. When a pitch goes outside, okay, or outside the framework, it tends to make a catcher move a lot more. Definitely does not look like a strike. If I line up framework over this outside corner, the pitch comes about 3 or 4 inches outside the framework, or I'm sorry, outside the edge of the plate. By having it inside my frame, I can easily pull this thing back into the outside part of that plate, okay? Anything that ends up outside my framework ends up with big pulls, okay? You always want to make it look like you caught that ball in the center of your body, that the pitcher hit the spot, okay? So catchers, line yourself up, framework over the edge, okay? If it's low, you get your whole body a little bit lower. If it's a little bit higher, you move your framework up a little bit too, okay? So please work on framework, and also pitchers, when you don't need a plate for this. This is one of the beautiful things. You just constantly throw to the framework of your catcher. If you're throwing in the outfield without a plate, or the pitching mound on the sides doesn't have a plate, it doesn't really matter. Throw to the framework of your catcher. It also works for throwing low and throwing high. You cut the framework in half to throw down here or up there. So use the framework of your catcher to set up your pitches, and also especially during a game to make sure that you know where you're throwing, because you're always picking up more of the catcher than you are the glove many times. So have your catcher lined up on your spot, throw to his framework, you'll have success. Okay, please check back to Mike Scott Baseball for more instruction and more videos soon. Thanks.